Okay, guys, big moment. Last presser before we get this Rentschler Cup rolling. And normally, in a situation like this, I'd be saying something to the effect of, it's been a pleasure, but I'm not going to say that. Questions? You know, that's pretty observant of you, Jean. That's exactly correct. Yeah, I have been wearing a Canadian ball marker on my hat all week long. You're exactly correct. And, you know, I actually appreciate you bringing this topic up right now. Let me hijack this presser for a moment to make a really monumental announcement, okay? And I have been flying the flag, flying the colors, if you will, of Canada all week because I wanted to represent. And I do feel like this presser right now is going to be the right platform for me to make this announcement. And I want to let the world know that I'm coming out. And as of today, I want to let everyone know that I'm identifying as a Canadian. Questions? You know, there's a multitude of reasons, you know, not the least of which is my affinity for poutines, but on a practical basis as well. I'll give you one example, okay? I am very much intending to pay Pete Brennan, who has organized this year's Rentschler Cup, in Canadian dollars. When you really look at the conversion of the American cost down to Canadian dollars, I stand to save a solid 21% or so on this trip. You know, another really practical reason, and it ties in specifically, is we're really right now getting ready to get this tournament started. But this next piece is really complicated, okay? And, you know, candidly, I think it's above your guys' pay grade, your intelligence quotient. It's really complicated. It involves a lot of calculus. But the bottom line is this, that when I take my scores and I input them into the Canadian gin system, okay? And by the way, in Eastern Canada, they call that le gins. But when you do that, and then you bring it back to this course here at Big Cedar Lodge, and I'll admit, I don't even fully understand the math that goes into this, but suffice it to say that I stand to get a solid 2 or 3 stroke bump now, having gone through this conversion of the Canadian gin to, you know, back to American. So that, I think, is a really, you know, one of the really solid reasons for me to be identifying as a Canadian at this point in time. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great week. Oh, Canada.